Are 3.7 million. Money meant to repair broken pipes. Money meant to restore failing water infrastructure. Money meant to ensure clean, safe water reaches homes, schools, clinics, and hospitals. Instead, that money was taken by government officials. Tonight, we begin with a disturbing truth: millions of rands allocated for water infrastructure were diverted through irregular payments, while ordinary South Africans continue to suffer without reliable access to water. Across the country, people wake up before sunrise to queue with buckets. Children miss school because there is no water or sanitation. Clinics operate under dangerous conditions. Entire communities are forced to live with sewage flowing in the streets. And while this suffering continues, some government officials quietly benefited. This is a story about greed in a country running dry. A story about power abused behind closed doors. A story that Water and Sanitation Minister Pemmy Majodina has now brought into the light. Before we continue, please like this video, share it widely, and comment below. Should those responsible be arrested? Do you believe corruption is the real cause of water shortages in South Africa? Minister Pemmy Majodina has confirmed that 3.7 million in unapproved and irregular payments were made at two major water boards, Amatola Water and Magalies Water. These payments were processed without the required approval from her office, in direct violation of governance rules governing public entities. Only after this revelation did it emerge that the beneficiaries were board members, who received extra payments beyond what was legally permitted. In simple terms, backhand index pointing right, public money was paid out without authorization. This disclosure has reignited public anger over corruption, entitlement, and weak accountability within state institutions. Water is life. Water is dignity. Water is a constitutional right. Yet millions of South Africans live without it. Rural villages rely on water tankers. Townships experience week-long outages. Schools struggle with broken toilets. Clinics risk lives due to poor sanitation. Rivers are polluted by untreated sewage. The very institutions responsible for preventing this crisis are now under scrutiny for abusing public funds. Amatola Water, based in the Eastern Cape, supplies bulk water to some of the most impoverished and infrastructure-starved municipalities in the country. The province has become synonymous with water protests and service delivery failures. Magalies Water operates across parts of Northwest, Gauteng, and Limpopo, areas where municipal collapse and water shortages have become routine. These water boards manage billions of rands in public funds and are expected to uphold strict governance standards. Instead, Minister Majodina's findings suggest that some within these institutions place personal benefit above public service. According to the Department of Water and Sanitation, the irregular payments included overpayments beyond approved board remuneration, additional meeting fees and benefits, amounts exceeding National Treasury guidelines, no formal request submitted to the Minister for approval. Board member remuneration at public entities is strictly regulated. Any adjustments require proper motivation and ministerial sign-off. That process was ignored. This raises troubling questions. Who authorized the payments internally? Why did financial controls fail? Were executives complicit? How widespread is this practice across other water boards? Minister Majodina has described the conduct as unacceptable and has acted decisively. She has ordered the recovery of the 3.7 million, initiated forensic investigations, referred the matter for disciplinary and possible criminal action, instructed a review of governance across water boards. Her response has been welcomed, but South Africans remain cautious. The country has seen many scandals exposed and quietly forgotten. Let us not lose sight of what this money could have done. Our 3.7 million could have fixed broken boreholes in rural villages, repaired leaking pipelines, improved wastewater treatment plants, supplied water to clinics and schools, prevented sewage from flowing into communities. Instead, Communities continued to suffer while extra payments were processed behind closed doors. In Kebera, residents go days without water. In Makanda, protests have become a way of life. In Hammanskraal, water safety became a national emergency. In Mahikeng, infrastructure collapse is the norm. This is the human cost of corruption. This scandal is not an isolated incident. South Africa has seen similar failures across state-owned entities, municipal utilities, public boards and agencies. Common features include weak oversight, entitlement culture, political protection, lack of consequences. Water boards are now emerging as new frontiers of corruption, operating far from public scrutiny. Those who benefited from the irregular payments have not publicly explained why the payments were made, who approved them, whether the money will be repaid voluntarily. Their silence has only deepened public mistrust. Experts say the matter could involve violations of the Public Finance Management Act, financial misconduct charges, possible fraud or theft cases, removal and blacklisting from public service. The pressure is now on law enforcement agencies to act without fear or favor. One of the most disturbing aspects is the failure of internal controls. Questions remain. Where were audit committees? Why did internal auditors not stop this? How did payments pass through financial systems unnoticed? These safeguards exist to protect public money. Their failure suggests deep systemic rot. South Africans have reacted with anger and frustration. Online reactions include: "We suffer while they eat." "Water boards are being looted quietly." "We want arrests, not statements." Civil society organizations are now calling for lifestyle audits of board members, a national audit of all water boards, transparent appointments, an end to excessive board benefits. There is growing belief that water crises benefit a connected few. Emergency water contracts, tanker services, consultants, board members and executives. When systems collapse, money flows, but never to the people. This moment could define Minister Majodina's leadership. If she recovers the money, ensures accountability, cleans up water boards, public trust may be restored. If not, this scandal will join the long list of unresolved corruption cases. South Africa is a water-scarce country. Every rand stolen from water infrastructure is a crime against the future. This scandal is not just about our 3.7 million. It is about dignity. It is about justice. It is about whether public service still means serving the public. Should those involved be arrested? Should all water boards be investigated? Is corruption the real reason behind water shortages? Like this video. Share it widely. Comment below. This is Nkosana Kumalo, and this is South Africa demanding accountability.